So I just opened here Ethereum trade, and in today's afternoon stream or in your morning stream, we want to discuss a little bit about the markets. So we are positioned here now in Ethereum position. My plan is here, Ethereum is here doing a good of support here on our lower side here on this support level here down below there on the 15-minute chart, and plan is to ride this trade all the way up. Even also tomorrow we have some news coming out. The FOMC statement will be there. The FOMC press conference will also be scheduled, and also the Fed interest rate cuts will be there. We have today already saw some datas coming out, so it's kind of like data's come already out. So we have the retail sales and the core retail sales coming out. Not much volatility what we are seeing here in the market, but I'm definitely be a little bit more bullish here on the FOMC when they're coming out. So that's the reason why I also opened here now position here on, first of all, on Ethereum, even also on Bitcoin. We are still looking here for a live entry. So this is also my plan here for Bitcoin. We are in our falling wedge here. Trade target of the falling wedge is here the upper side, 116,600 US dollars. And yeah, maybe we'll also see today already the breakout here to the upside. Otherwise, I will definitely also get here in a position. Let's see. Yeah, when we get a retest here on the 15-minute chart again on our support level. So we're kind of sitting here now at our support, perfectly tested this support level, and my plan is getting here. Let's remove our paintings here a little bit so we can see it a little bit more clearer. Also here our box we can remove, a 15 minutes chart. So assume we're getting the retest over here. So in kind of like this area down below there. There will also open here the next Bitcoin trade. My plan is for now to getting here in some positions over the day to make here some quick money, some scalp position. Even also on Ethereum we do a scalp position. As soon we're getting a little bit more in profit, we will scale also the position a little bit more up. Otherwise, I want to definitely get here in some long position when the data is coming out, to position myself today for the next day tomorrow, so where the FOMC meeting will be scheduled. We will get some more liquidity, some more volatility here in the markets definitely as today. So today I only expect here when the US market will open that we see some more volatility came in, but mainly, as you can see here right now, there's kind of like less price action also here, especially on Ethereum here. We kind of moved here today. What is it from today? Yeah, we have a range of kind of like $50, so it's not many price action over there. Also here on Bitcoin, we saw kind of yesterday a little bit more volatility, pump to the upside. Also was not dumping down, but we have big movements to the downside. Now respecting also the 50 moving average. So as soon we're getting here the breakout of the 50 moving average, we should also expect here some follow through to the upside. So that's also the reason why I'm looking here, especially for Bitcoin for new entry. So I can open here already a limit order. Let's go here 10x. You can put here already a limit order. Hopefully our limit order will be also get cashed. So we have one limit order setting over there, and also for Ethereum. Also here on Ethereum, I'm very bullish here right now because we're having like a lot of consolidation here to the sideways, respecting here this resistance line to the upside. So as soon we're getting here into the apex, so in properly tomorrow, we should see a breakout, even the breakout to the upside or even also to the downside. So it's kind of a little bit depends on the meeting. Otherwise, price targets would be here to the downside 4,400 US dollars or to the upside in direction of 4,600 US dollars, which means also have a quick look here on our chart. So kind of here we're also sitting here in our resistance or in our support line on Ethereum. So I expect, especially in this kind of range, we should see some more support coming in. Support came here from these kind of areas there. So from here, from this resistance line, we have here resistance, flip this resistance and now hold this as support. So I expect also this support will be here holding, and we see some more continuation here to the upside, which means my main target for Ethereum is set it here on this triangle here, breaking out to the upside with the price target of 4,800 US dollars. So this would be my definitely price target here for Ethereum. And the same is also for a Bitcoin. Yeah, we can also have a look later on Solana. First of all, we will check here on Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, we have here our falling wedge pattern. Falling wedge price target is here to the upside at 123,000 US dollars. We are on a good way also here on Bitcoin. We are respecting here perfectly our uptrend. So there's nothing bad, especially here for Bitcoin, if we came here one more leg to the downside. So if we came here back here in direction of 14,700 US dollars. This could be also a good moment where you can also get here in a new position. So let's mark this also as a buy zone for us. If we'll be getting today now here this move to the downside, we will also trade here in direction to the upside. But this is mainly something, yeah, we could potentially see here like in the end of today. And then we can also have a quick look on Solana. Maybe also can have a trade here on Solana. So Solana also respecting here on the 15-minute chart our uptrend here to the upside, kind of now breaking these uptrend to the downside. We can go here in a short, a scalp short position if we are breaking this one. Let's adjust this leverage, isolate it. So we can go here in a short position for Solana. Let's get here in a short. Target would be here the downside of our, and stop loss I want to put here. Perfect. Now we get also entry on Solana. So thanks for sharing also here Solana. If we are getting now here a retest, this would be also a great confirmation to the downside. So in kind of like this area. So we are waiting also here for our trade getting here into profits. So kind of a little bit here in profit. So what we have also here on Solana, let's go in the charts. Solana. Solana is here doing in a great uptrend. So target of my short will be here, this low here. Let's have also look. 15-minute chart. Yeah. Also here, our uptrend is here broken to the downside. And target zone would be here. And down below here, we can look also for a new long entry. So over there, I expect here something like this and getting here into higher levels again. Little bit in a loss right now. Our Solana short. This is a quick scalp. On Ethereum, we are also kind of in a loss, but this one is a long. Here, I want to build more a swing position. Oh, let's make this. Even also tomorrow, when we're getting the Fed interest rate decisions, we can also check for the market to get here in some positions, especially in the first move. I expect a move to the downside, and then in the next couple of hours to see here a little bit more volatility came in and into see to higher levels, so that we can also adjust our take profit here for Ethereum. We can trade this all the way up to this high here. Perfect. For stop loss, I will leave my stop loss first of all open because we are in a kind of like small position here. But my stop loss would be here around this low here, around this kind of level. Because if we are breaking this low on Ethereum, we will also go here definitely in lower levels. For Solana, we also here in the position. Yeah, for Solana, small scalp here. As soon we're getting in profit, I will scale up the position a little bit. But otherwise, we are still waiting. Stop loss is here set. I can lose here $1 to the upside. So it's kind of all fine. Getting now here. If we are flipping the 50 moving average again bullish, then we see here a little bit more bullish momentum to the upside. But I expect here also when we came here to this 50 moving average, and see also a continuation here a little bit more to the downside because we broke already here these resistance, this support line to the downside. So which mean there is more momentum here to the downside. For Ethereum is here doing on our long. As soon we're flipping also here the 50 moving average on Ethereum to the upside. This would give us also a little bit more bullish move. Let's move here this one to put it like a little bit smaller. Let me adjust this a little bit. Now, like this. Perfect. We can also have a look on some other coins on XRP. If we can open a trade also on XRP. XRP also doing here on a, let's have a look on a 15-minute chart. If we're getting here also a scalp position. We came here now to some resistance over there. I would open a long position if you assume we're getting here a bounce here of the 50 moving average again. So came one more down and see something like this one here. But let's have a quick look also on some other coins. How's doing Dodge? Dodge is right now flipping the 50 moving average, and now Dodge gave us a perfect entry. So let's see how is Dodge here going. You'll soon be getting here also a small retest of the 50 moving average. So let's place here a limit order. Let's go here a little bit more leverage, 15. Let's go here 20x. What is the price? Yeah, it's fine. Let's place here a limit order for for Dodge. A little bit directly here on the 50 moving average. Soon we're getting the retest of the 50 moving average. I want to be here in my Dodge position. And let's also have a look if we're getting here in. I want to also get in a Bitcoin long position. Limit order is setting here. So we're now flipping here also the 50 moving average on Bitcoin. So if you're also getting there more continuation and then the retest, this is the moment we can also enter here on the 50 moving average a new position on Bitcoin. So like half an hour, and also then we have our US opening sitting. So I will also wait a little bit about the US opening for open some more next trades. Let's have a look on Solana. Solana is here kind of like in a loss. If we are getting here one more touch here to the 50 moving average, I will also get here in one more position. If you're getting here one more touch to 50 moving average, we can also go here and increase our Solana position, because 50 moving average is holding us down. We saw it here, we saw it here, we flipped it there, but also here we have a lot of resistance sitting. So that's the reason why I also want if you came one more down, one more up. Let's go here one more in the position. What is with XRP doing? XRP is also looking kind of good. If you came here for XRP, a little bit more to the upside, let's go off 20x. If you came here for XRP, put a sell limit over there. So also XRP, if you fill this candle again, we want to also get here in a short position, because XRP, especially on the 1 hourly chart, we are on a perfect downtrend here. Yeah, if you're getting one more touch here to this level of $3.05, that's the moment we can also enter here a quick short on XRP and trade this in all the way down, take profit here. Stop loss I want to put here over this high. Stop loss go either there. Maybe we can get here also Solana again in our next. I will keep Solana still running, so let's focus here on XRP. We didn't in a position, just place the limit order. Ethereum is now a little bit in profit. If we get here one more push here on XRP to the upside, then let's also have a look on the RSI. Yeah, looking good. Also good for a short entry here for XRP. So hopefully getting here our short limit order catched. Let's move it a little bit down. Now Solana goes also in our direction here. Perfect. So Solana and XRP will be small scalps, but the Ethereum position I want to build as a swing position. So even also till the next days. Solana is here kind of like on the entry level right now. Let's have also a quick look on XRP again. Came a little bit more to our entry. We keep this trade, we keep the limit order still open. I will put it on, and also here. Now we're getting a little bit closer. One more push and then we are in. Let's go here to the So one more push here for XRP and then we are in our trade. Also here one minute chart. We already get our move to the downside. Let's hopefully get here. I want to position myself in some trades before the US market will open. We can also have Solana looks now a little bit more bullish here in the last couple of minutes. Getting here back in our resistance line. Let's have a look. 5-minute chart. There's a lot of resistance in top of us here on Solana, so that makes me a little bit more get here this break to the downside. We already broke here our resistance, our support line to the to the downside. So as soon one more touch here, then we definitely get here our move to the downside. So let's go here to XRP again. So hopefully we get our entry here over there. So one more leg here, but it would be mean that also Solana will be a little bit more to the upside. So as soon we are getting here, we break here these lower, then we will also see on Solana more continuation to the downside. Now we get the move. Missed our trade on XRP. By the way, if you want to see more live tradings and even also more analysis we're doing here on the channel, just subscribe to the channel, like even also the video, so you will not miss out any of the next trades here and even also the next videos coming out. All over my channel you find a little bit more about some strategies, especially my 125x strategy. I will explain you also later when the trade here, or if one of the trade is here in profit, we can scale also out the trade up. And now here, look on Ethereum out. Ethereum trade is here still in profit, which is great. So we can also move here our stop loss very soon to our entry level, so that we are being here completely saved on this trade here. So this is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm moving now my stop loss here in profit. Kind of a little bit. Perfect. 20 minutes we have also opening of the US market. So Ethereum trade is here now in profit. We cannot lose here any money on our Ethereum position. And we can also scale up the position right now. So pull off the leverage to 125 and I will reduce my margin. And with this margin, I can open later another trade. So that's the reason why we reduce now the margin here of our Ethereum trade. And now we can also go here, maybe also in the Solana position and get here one more better entry for Solana, because if we are getting now in a trade, our entry gets a little bit higher. So let's get here one more Solana in. So Solana is a little bit in loss right now, but we already scale up our position there. On Ethereum, we're doing well. On Ethereum, it looks like we will got stopped out in few seconds. That's also a part of the game. So on Ethereum, we are now kind of out. Let's see. But it would be also a good re-entry here for Ethereum. So as soon we're getting stopped out, as we saw it in right now, we will also go in another long position again. We make 20x this time. Stop loss again here under this low. Here under this low. And take profit here all the way up here first of all. We can set even also limit order down below here. But when Ethereum is falling a little bit down, what is about XRP doing? Still on the way to our limit order. What about perfect. Dodge, our Dodge position is in. We just got our notification. Dodge is now opened. I forget to delete this order of Dodge because I don't want to be in a long position in Dodge, but it's fine. As soon we're getting one more push here to the upside, we should be also still doing good. But Dodge is looking more for a short. Even also here on Solana, we're in a short position right now, kind of like a little bit on, yeah, it's on break even right now. So this is what we are looking here for Solana. Getting here this short stop loss on top of our last high over there. And then trading target would be here 230 US dollars. So assume we are getting here a perfect break of our resistance of our support line here. Would be definitely here the price target for Solana be reaching. Assume we're getting here in profits, we will also put our stop loss in profit. So we are kind of getting here now in profit. If we take out these low here, we should be fine. And then Solana will also move a little bit more to the downside. But Solana is now in profit. So this trade is working good. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, soon we take out these low here. We should also fall a little bit more to the downside. So one more push and then we can move our stop loss to break even to protect our trade here. In 15 minutes, we have also the US market open. Hopefully we get here in the next couple of minutes one more push here to the downside. So before the US market will open, we can put our stop loss to break even, protect ourselves here. Our Ethereum position was stopped out break even, but is all fine. Dodge is now also here in profit. Perfect. One more push, one more push. One more push. Now it's perfectly. Dodge is going here. Got directly rejected up the 50 moving average. So it's kind of looks like Dodge is here more on the bearish side. So as one more push here to the upside, we will close our Dodge position because Dodge looks more like for the bearish side, even also the same like on Solana. Solana looks even also more bearish to us. That's the reason why we should better focus here even also on the short on Dodge. So as soon we're getting here in profit, I will close my Dodge position. One more. I want to cover also the fees a little bit. By the way, if you want to take part of lower fees and will also get here better trading condition, just let's first of all close this trade. Perfect. Now we trade close the trade kind of like on break even because I'm focused more on Dodge on the shorts. Want to protect here myself because it looks like we're getting here from the 50 moving average more continuation to the downside. That's the reason why we close our short here on Dodge right now. Mainly we are also focusing here on Solana. By the way, I was just interrupted myself here. If you want to get also lower fees here on BitUnix, just sign up on the link in the video description. There you get directly also a 20% deposit bonus, even also directly 20%, 10% $10 sign up bonus. You don't need to do anything, no KYC needed, just need to sign up there, claim your deposit bonus, claim your sign up bonus, and can just start trading here. So now Solana goes here a little bit in other direction, but the 50 moving average is here on top of us, which should give us a little bit more momentum here to the downside. And in 10 minutes or 12 minutes, we have also US opening. So we'll also wait here how the US market will push the market. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of more pressure to the downside. We are not able to come here over the 50 moving average here on Solana. So if you're not in the Solana position yet, just wait here until we get here in direction of the 50 moving average or on the resistance line over there. So we are kind of a little bit too early in this trade because it was broken here and get a retest. So we're kind of on, break even. So kind of like less than 1% here, so it's absolutely fine. But for a scalp position, this is doing still well. In Ethereum, I'm in a long position. Because for Ethereum, I want to build here a swing position. Solana is just a scalp position. For Ethereum, I want to build this position a little bit more long term. Especially we're going to go here, also adjust our take profit here to the upside. Oh, not that far here. In the top of 4,600 US dollars in kind of like this range over there. So Solana is, is okay, doing kind of good on this down trend here. But we can see there's not many of price action here right now in the market. So a little bit less movements over there. Even also on on Solana before. What is about our XRP? We have XRP. Yeah, I can explain my strategy. If we are getting here a little bit in profit, I will explain my strategy in detail how it's worked. Otherwise, you find on my channel a small video about it. I think it's like a 10-minute video where I explain how my strategy is working. Mainly it works like open a long position with normal leverage position, just normal margin mode, and then later you increase your leverage, decrease or go here and then reduce your margin. And then you have the same position size, but can pull out your margin and use the margin for different trades. That's the way I mostly like also to trade here. So now we are getting here a little bit more to our entry on XRP. Limit order is here set. As soon as we're getting here in this high, I want to get here in a short position. But we can, if we are looking good, it could potentially came here XRP a little bit more higher in direction of $3.06. But I expect here a little bit more continuation first to the downside, because also here, let's remove this limit order quickly. I want to have, because the 50 moving average is still strong. The 1 hourly chart, it looks more bullish. We will wait until the US market will open and position now later in some trades. 8 minutes left. For scalp, it could be a long position from here. and then to the upside. Otherwise on Solana, I don't like the reaction of Solana right now because we are kind of like in nothing. If Solana comes here, we can open another short, but we have definitely break here now, the next levels here of Solana here at these kind of levels over there. Otherwise, this looks, if you're breaking this resistance line, you can also put our stop loss here. So if we are take out this high here on Solana, we should also go here more into higher levels of Solana. So then our short trade would be invalidated and leave in the stop loss. But I will not risk here any big position right now, because even also tomorrow we have some datas coming out. By the way, I will also do a stream tomorrow when the data is coming out. So definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel, like even also the video if you like the live tradings here. And if you are also do some profits already. Now Solana is moving a little bit to the downside, which is kind of okay. Otherwise, just be patient. I'm fine with still doing some patience here on the charts. Ethereum looks very, very strong, going a little bit sideways, but doing super strong here, following this uptrend to the upside. Solana also here, a little bit more in direction to the downside. But for Solana, we have to go here now, find some more movements to the downside to get here a perfect move here. But in 5 minutes, we see a little bit more when the US market will open. Otherwise, have a quick look on some other coins. What is Bitcoin doing? Oh, this was wrong. Now back to the future chart. 5 minutes, we have the US market will open. So hopefully then our orders will get into higher levels push. We can delete our limit order here for Bitcoin. As we can see, oh, this was very bad. We should be in this trade, but the limit order was not catched. Nah, let's remove the limit order there. That's very sad. We kinda in this would be a perfect trade. But as you can see, perfectly on the support level bounced. So our limit order was kinda not catch there. So if we're getting one more leg here to the downside when the US market will opening now, then we can definitely also get here in a new position. But it seems like Bitcoin running against us now before the US market will open. Let's have a quick look on the Nasdaq also. How the Nasdaq is doing. Nasdaq. It could be by open the US market, we fill here in direction of yesterday night, was it? Yeah, the 50 moving average here to the downside. and then see continuation to the upside. So I expect it definitely on the next days. Also, Nasdaq is performing more to the upside tomorrow. Maybe we can also see pullback to the downside when the news come out here on the FOMC, also the FOMC statements, and also the FOMC conference. So that's the reason why I definitely see here some more volatility came in the market on tomorrow. Today it's kind of like boring. And now Ethereum is here doing very, very well. So we are good in profit here right now on Ethereum. So now I can also explain you my strategy. So as soon we're getting here into profits, and even also we take out this high here, we can move our stop loss to break even, protect ourselves, like here, and pull out our leverage to the upside and reduce also our margin, put all our margin out and take this margin for different other trades where we can open later, or we can also scale up our trade in the next, it was working. Perfect. So now we are here in profit on, can we also put a little bit more margin out? No, that's finally out. Solana is going a little bit in loss, but it's all fine. By the way, if you're new to the stream right now, just subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'm every day doing live tradings here right now, or also every morning or my morning, I upload a quick update video about the crypto market, how the market will potentially perform in a couple of hours of the day. So definitely make sure that you subscribe to the channel and even also like the video right now. Would help me a lot to build up this YouTube channel, because this is my main goal here for this year, building up, or even also for longer years, building up this YouTube channel, helping you to get also in nice trades as you do it here right now. So we're here in profit also on Ethereum. Person opening is starting. Getting continuation to the upside, perfectly pumping here on Ethereum to the upside. We need to take out this high, not now getting here continuation to the downside. And we will potentially stop out here on our Ethereum position a second time. But it's all fine. We are still in profit. So he will be stopped out in profit, which is all good. It's all fine. Nothing need to be worried about it. How's Solana? Solana is a little bit more in loss, but it's fine. So even if my Ethereum trade is working well, it covers the loss of the Solana. So it's kind of break even, all good. Let's see how we see the next move here. US market is open. How is the Nasdaq performing? Nasdaq is kind of doing not that crazy moves here. So I was expecting a little bit more. But Nasdaq is fighting here with 50 moving average on a 5-minute chart, which means if you're getting here now the breakout of the 5-minute chart of the 50 moving average, we should see continuation to the upside. If you're getting one more leg here and rejecting of the 50 moving average, should be here the 200 moving average target, and that means also our Solana position will run into profit. But it seems now our Ethereum position doing well. So we can see how it's XRP. We can have later look on XRP. First of all, let's wait here till this high get out. If the high gets out, we can move our stop loss or take some profits all the way. But otherwise, it's Solana. If Solana breaks here these support line to the upside, or breaking this resistance line to the upside, we will be out, because then Solana will also pump a little bit more to the upside. But I'm mainly focusing here now on Ethereum. Also on Bitcoin, we have a quick look. come a little bit more down. If we're getting here one more leg here to the downside, we should be in also set our, let's put a limit order already down here for Bitcoin. Or we go by market. But it's going sideways, so market will not move here. Big moves here now. If you're getting here one more leg here, let's put a limit order down there. Limit order placed. Yeah, Ethereum trade is running here in profit. Solana a little bit in loss. Our Bitcoin position is still placed. So we wait. Ethereum is closed. Closed break even, which means Solana should be running now in profit. I will keep you updated in my Telegram channel about this actual position. Now Solana gets here in profit. So don't forget to be part of my Telegram channel, link down below in the video description. Solana is now running here in profit, which is great. So we can leave this trade running. Bitcoin order is placed. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then we see in the next video tomorrow morning. I will make a small update video about what you can expect over the day. And then we do also a quick, well, not a quick, also a live stream by getting the FOMC datas. I think these live stream will be getting a little bit longer. But otherwise, that's all from today. I have scheduled some meetings in a few seconds or in a few minutes. So that's the reason why we have to keep this trade still running. I will keep you updated in the Telegram channel. And otherwise, let's have a great trading day tomorrow.